What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning. So come by and say hello. All right, I just want to put a word of caution out there. If you guys have been following this channel, you know that I tend to be way more conservative, way more bearish at times than bullish. And I just wanted to share this with you, not because I know what's going to happen and not because I can predict what's going to happen with the market, but just trying to observe patterns and create a platform for discussion, because maybe you guys see something that I don't. But I am, this is something that I've been thinking about with all of the LP stuff that's been happening over the past week, and then especially earlier today when the LP dashboard went live on the Splinterlands website. Here's the thing. We've seen a massive pump in Splinterlands, an SPS token, I should say, specifically from a percentage standpoint. So on the 30-day, we're up 36%. On the monthly, on the weekly, we are up 24%. And overall, I believe, sure, we did have the hive pump, which I think affected some of that. But I believe that a lot of this is due to the fact that many people were buying SPS as it was a pair in essentially all of the liquidity pools for SPS, right? So I don't think, actually maybe there was one that's swap.hive and vouchers, but everything else required SPS as being one of the primary pairs. So if you want to get in on these crazy APRs that were in the high hundreds of percent earlier and are now still in like the 200 to 300% on the Ethereum and BNB chains, you would need to have SPS, especially SPS on those chains. So what are people doing? They are buying SPS in order to put into those liquidity pools, which pumps the price, and it makes sense, or it tracks with this kind of time frame over the past 7 to 30 days. Now, we knew that LP rewards were coming in. We knew that LP rewards were going to be something for the team, as the team had mentioned when we got close to the end of the airdrop. Now, they timed it perfectly right at the end of the airdrop, or on the last day of the end of the airdrop. Then we've been accumulating them for 7 days so far. So this all tracks actually very well. And I guess what I'm trying to say, the word of caution that I'm putting out there is this might be the pump, and there might be a subsequent dump that happens after this. Now, why would that happen? Well, you had a lot of people buy SPS to put into these, and sure, they are going to lock up that SPS by having it sit in a liquidity pool. But then we do have 7.5 million SPS. Well, it's not fully 7.5, but at least like 5 million additional SPS being printed out, excuse me, every month. And due to that, I'm sure many people would want to realize some of those gains, especially if they're getting paid a ton of SPS right now when their APRs are like 300%. I mean, I know for myself, if I'm earning a little bit, I am taking some off the table. So if I'm thinking like this, I am sure I'm not the only one. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, there will probably be some significant sell pressure once we reach the desired APRs, or kind of like a normalized APR range across the different liquidity pools. I think what people are seeing is that there's still like 100%, 200%, 300% on Ethereum, right? And that means that there's a lot of people going in and buying SPS. So for example, I wanted to have some on the Ethereum chain, so I did buy some on Ethereum. I bought some for BNB a while back, but I'm sure many people are buying for BNB as well, as I've seen the liquidity pool total value locked go up over the past 6, 7, 8 hours, or I guess 12 hours at this point in time. So once people start receiving those rewards, again, keep in mind that's their passive income, and they might start dumping on the market. Maybe not as much as they used to before, because we're not getting as much as we used to before. But all I'm saying is that this may be a short-lived pump. Now, that being said, apparently there's this huge announcement coming next week, and there's a lot of bullish stuff happening within the Splinterlands game over the next couple of weeks that we're all excited about. So again, I don't know what's going to happen, but I was thinking about the fact that, well, we got this mad rush in for the LP rewards. Maybe it takes a nice little dump before we get something like Rift Watchers to help pump the price. Because if you noticed, the prices of cards and the price of DEC, for example, none of that really pumped as well. We can go to the market in the game, for example, and you can see here that why do I have it challenged? Oh, well, thanks, Steve R. That's a very nice gift of you. All right, I'll have to get to this challenge in a moment. But what you will notice that the card prices didn't pump, and so due to that, I think that this is just an SPS play here, and a lot of people are coming into SPS for that reason and that reason alone, which means that once the demand has died down, if people are just getting a bunch of SPS printed right now with the new LP rewards, that might just be given out, or not given out, that might just be sold in order to realize some of the profits and passive income that people are making. So just a thought for you guys as we put it out there. Who knows, like, if next week they announce something crazy for Rift Watchers, or maybe that big announcement has something to do with SPS, we could see SPS do crazy and even crazier pump. So I'm not trying to get you to sell your SPS. That's not the point. This is not financial advice. This channel doesn't do that. All I'm saying is I'm observing what was the cause of this major pump, why that pump isn't seen in any of the other assets within the game, and what that could potentially mean in the short to medium term before we get another catalyst for the price. So that's all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and we can continue the discussion and conversation there. Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next video, and I will see you around the game. Take care.